To the live. Yo. Life is good. We are awake. We are alive. Yeah. What's up, y'all? Welcome to the live. For those who don't know me, man, my name is King Hoodie. Welcome to the live. Yeah, how you guys doing today? AT, Realist, Cricket, Taylor Chanel, what's up? Welcome to the live. Miami Bay on Instagram, what's up? Welcome to the live. Baby Cat, Faithful Rod, what's up? Welcome to the live. For those who don't know, man, my name is King Hoodie. I'm a recording artist from Miami-Dade County, Florida. I make music. You're now tuned into my live stream. Yeah. Welcome. What it is. How's everybody feeling this morning, man? For those who don't know, I go live 10 a.m. Monday through Friday. We are live streaming on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube at the exact same time because we're cool like that. You feel me? So, we here. How's everybody doing this morning? Blue Finishing Touches. What's up, Blue Finishing Touches? CJH7 on IG, what's up? Much love. Ludless Crespo, what's up? Michaela Gordon, what's up? This is gonna be a very interesting live. I can already feel it in my gut. How y'all doing, man? Welcome. I did not get a lot of sleep. I don't know if y'all got a lot of sleep, but we up. Look, my homegirl brought me to her area yesterday, and man, I went to a training session that kicked the shit out of me. I'll be honest with you, bro. One that you could bank on me. House of Pain's Little Wayne, you could rain on me. I'll be the one that you could thank. When your tank's on E, never been a slave, but you know the chains on me. Couple cranes on me, the way it hangs on me. Bang after bang, it's that mean the gang on me. K Brownie, what up, K Brownie? Welcome to the live. And I like it. Well, alright. Yeah, man. We're here live streaming on TikTok. Life is good. What's up? Yesterday we had an incredible live, man. And the live was so crazy because I feel like every time we get to talking about relationships in the lives get 10 times better. We were talking about toxicity in relationships yesterday, man. How sometimes people could be toxic in relationships. How sometimes you might be in a relationship with somebody who's jealous of you. I found that to be like a crazy, like interesting running theme. Like it'd be people that's like, it'd be people that are in relationships with people that are jealous of them. Hey, thank you so much for that. Hold on, give me 1 second so I can actually see it and get it popping. Hey, Imuna. Kaylee, thank you so much for the heart, me, Kaylee. Imuna. Am I saying your name right? Imuna? What up, Imuna? Welcome to the live. Yeah, I think it's so interesting, man. Every time we get to talking about relationships, it just ends up being like an interesting. Kaylee, thank you for liking the live. Yeah, y'all make sure to keep tapping the screen. Y'all make sure to keep sharing the live. The more you share the live, the more you tap the screen, the more popping the room gets. The more people come up in here, we have a better conversation, and it just becomes super interesting. When you got like a lot of interesting characters in the live becomes super interesting. So y'all make sure to keep tapping the screen. Y'all make sure to keep sharing the live. Y'all see the star up above my head? That means subscribe to me. Tap that button, subscribe to me, and help me reach my live goal of these 5 leafy things. I don't know what they are, but they're leafy for sure. Feel me? How y'all doing today, man? Tell me how y'all day going so far. It's 10 a.m. on the East Coast, which means it's 7 a.m. on the West Coast, which means that we up and we outside this morning. Yeah. Coletta Dykes, what up? Coletta Dykes, what's up, Coletta Dykes? My mom is here from Minnesota. Hey, what's up, Hannah? Yeah. Your mom is in town with you right now, Hannah? When you say your mom is here, you mean your mom is like visiting you, or your mom is in the live right now? Which one is that? I'm on the West Coast. Hey, Coletta, what's up? Welcome to the live. Jen, thank you for following. Callie, just getting the day started. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. Coletta Dykes, are you and Hannah related? Is that what I'm saying right now? Yeah. Kelly Morning. What up, Mila? Just mail that hat and shirt to me. It's fire. I got you. Shout out Fly Supply, man. These are Fly Supply clothes. I'm definitely gonna start like really making it pop. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely gonna. I gotta get my my clothing line stuff up, man, because that's such a money maker, bro. And a lot of people do like they just miss out on it. I'm one of them. Nope, but hey, girl, hey, what's up? Okay, cool. Yeah, I thought y'all was the same bird. No, we are not related. Coletta. Okay, cool. Yeah. Nah, I'm sorry, because I was looking at you like, yo, my mom is here from out of town. And then Coletta was like, what's up? Happy to see you. And I'm like, okay, what's up? I'm like, okay, cool. Maybe this was happening right now. Dr. MHB, what up? Good morning. Yeah. That's probably crazy. I gotta watch out for that. Maybe I should put my phone on airplane mode next time I go live. Yeah, that's a good song. That's a good song. Dr. MHB said, so I started reading How to Win Friends and Influence People yesterday. Hey! I'm telling you, man, How to Win Friends and Influence People, that's the first book that I ever read that I felt like it was just straight magic. You know, like, it just was magic to me. Hey, Hannah girl, what up? Okay. Sarard. I normally wouldn't read this comment, but that's funny. I could tell you will walk me through it, and that is heavy. What? You up early, huh, Sarah? Okay. All right. Coletta. Yeah. Yuri. I would like to be your supporter. Hope we could be TikTok friends. Okay, Yuri. What's up? Welcome to the live, Yuri. Let's be friends, Yuri. Good recommendation. Hey, Dr. MHB. Nah, facts, man. Look, How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. I want to say that book was probably written in 1926. That book is fire, man. Great book. And if it wasn't written in 1926, it's still a good-ass book. Like, it's really good. Really good. I need to read that. I'm currently reading Do the New You, by Stephen Furtick. Larry B, good morning, Ken. What up, Larry B? 1936, there you go. It's crazy because I read a lot. Never read this before. It's been recommended lots. Yeah, no, that's one great book. Another really good book, man. A friend of mine put me onto it was Richest Man in Babylon. I had a homie that was like my age, but he was getting it in. He had like his own crib. He had his own car. And when I say crib, I don't mean like apartment. He was a homeowner at my age. I'm like, damn, you get into it. I'm like, yo, bro, how are you like, getting so much money and stuff? Like, bro, I'll be real with you, bro. This is book that I read it changed my perception of money. And he gave me the book. He put me onto it. It's The Richest Man in Babylon by George S. Clason. That book is so damn fire, bro. That's another book that I didn't know that a lot of people, like a lot of successful people, have read that book. I just got it from my friend. But Jim Rohn recommends that book. Like at every seminar Jim Rohn would do, he would recommend The Richest Man in Babylon. But I love that book, bro. That book is it's like 10 chapters. And it's just, the book is kind of like a movie too. It's kind of like the movie Vantage Point or kind of like the movie Crash. Like, if you ever seen Crash or Vantage Point, Crash is about a car crash that happens, but it tells a story from, like, different people's perspective leading up to the crash. Same thing with Vantage Point. Vantage Point was when, like, a politician got shot on stage, and then they were, like, trying to uncover who did it by looking at everybody's different vantage point. And so The Rich Man in Babylon is written like that. Like, The Rich Man in Babylon has 10 chapters in it, and each chapter is from a different perspective of a person who had met the richest man in Babylon. So the first chapter is, like, his childhood friends. They're older now. They realize they broke. They're not getting no money. So they're like, yo, bro, where can we learn to make money? So, man, let's go to the richest man in Babylon. He's our friend. A guy who is just as poor as us. He's the richest man. Let's go talk to him. So they went and asked him for advice. The next chapter is about, I can't remember the chapters exactly, but it's like the camel trader of Babylon. This guy met somebody who knew him. The king of Babylon, realized that a lot of the people was poor in the city. So he wanted to teach everybody how to get money. So he's like, man, I'm going to hire the richest man so that he can teach the entire civilization how to be rich, so that whole city could be rich and not just him. And so it's just all these different perspectives, different people met him. One chapter is about his son, and we actually spoke about that yesterday, or the day before. It was like, we asked the question, like, if you get money, will you be leaving your children with an inheritance or not? Because you got some wealthy people, they have no intention of leaving their kids with an inheritance. They're like, man, no, I'm not gonna do it. Like, Andrew Carnegie was one of those people. He was like, man, nah, I'm not going to leave my children with an inheritance because I don't want to spoil them. So he's like, before I die, I'm going to spend my money. I spent half my life, the first half of my life, I spent accumulating money. And the second half of my life, I'm going to spend giving it away. That's why you got Carnegie Mellon University. That's why you got Carnegie Hall in New York. That's why you got all these different shits that say Carnegie on it, because homie was giving his paper away. because he didn't want to spoil his kids by like giving them money that they didn't earn. So yeah, bro, world is crazy. But we ended up speaking about the rich man in Babylon because of that. So he had a really interesting problem. His son was, you know, he's rich, so his son grew up lavish. But in order for him to like want to give his son his inheritance, he's like, man, you got to earn it. So he gave his son a bag of gold and told him to go to another city, go to a new city and make a new start for himself. His son pretty much had to like earn his stripes. Like, I'm gonna send you to another city with a little bit of gold or a horse and this. And you got to make something of yourself. His son ended up not knowing what to do with it, messed up everything, lost everything, had to earn it and work his way back. And then when he earned his money back, he started like moving and manipulating money properly. CX, what's up? Thank you for that. He started like moving his money properly. So his son ended up coming back to his house 10 years later. And his father seen that he had become a wealthy man on his own and that he understood the lessons that he tried to teach him growing up. And his father was like, okay, yeah, now you're ready. Now I'm going to give you your inheritance. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Coletta, thank you for the pup. Let me see. Yes, I need to rewatch those movies. Yo, facts. Hey, what up, Izzy Meditates? Welcome. Wishing you well. Don't tell us. Hey, my bad. But it's dope. It's dope. I reserved it at the library yesterday. It should be available today. Oh, yeah, check it out. Yeah, I didn't drop none of the game. The Original Man of Babylon was dope, though. Like, yes, tell us. Make us want to read it. Well, that's pretty much it. That's all I wanted to say about it. It's just from the perspective of a different person who had met this guy. And the guy got game. So he got, like, you know, 5 cures for a lean purse. The 10 laws of money. Like, there's a bunch of different things in there. He talks about money in that book like money has an energy. Like, money has an energy and money has, like, a soul pretty much. Like, money... He says gold, because the older book. Gold is going to cling to the cautious owner who treats it right. And gold, at the same time, is going to run away from the careless owner that would attempt to make it do unrealistic things. You got people that are novices to having money, and they try to make money do unrealistic shit. Oh, you know, Jay-Z said this in an interview I seen him say. He's like, you know, when you get money, you got cousins that come to you and like, hey, cuz, you know, invest in this business idea that I got. You know, you put in $2,500 and I'm gonna pull out $8 million. And you know, he just gave the story about like he had to tell people in his life, like, that's not how money works. But that's not how money works. I know you don't have any money because you have this fantasy that money does things that money don't do. You're not about to put in $2,500 and pull out $8 million. You know what I'm saying? Like that's highly unlikely for you, my broke cousin. So it's like, yeah, it's crazy. People, man, people. Yeah, that was yesterday. Oh, that was Wednesday. Yeah, that was Wednesday. CX, what's up, CX? Let's see. Thank you for the gift, CX. Appreciate you. I agree. I believe in manifesting wholeheartedly. Yo, manifestation is amazing, man. I'm so big on manifestation that I wrote a book on it. Y'all gotta go get my book. It's called Materialize, My Top 10 Manifestations. Materialize, My Top 10 Manifestations. The top 10 dopest moments that I manifested in my life using hustle, the law of attraction, and just my imagination, really. It's a really good book. You should go and read it. My sister wrote a book, and she was like, yo, bro, you got to write a book. And I was like, what am I going to write a book about? Like, what are you talking about? And it just ended up being really cool. Like, she was like, look, just talk to people about what you normally talk about. You always talk about energy, the human potential, and you've done a lot of things. You've accomplished a lot of things that from where we from, you should not have been able to accomplish. And I'm like, yeah, I'm using the law of attraction. She's like, well, explain it. Do the exact same conversation that you have with us. Just write it in a book. Have that conversation with other people. And I was like, okay, cool. So I got 10 chapters in the book. It's the top 10 dopest moments that I manifested in my life. Chapter 1, 2, 3, 4. Being on Sway in the morning, having my songs played on the radio, having free trips. Man, look, bro, I had a free trip to LA. Then last year I had a free trip to Egypt. Then like right after that I had a free trip to Ghana. Like, my shit is crazy. I manifested my pregnancy. Hey, that's what's up. Congratulations for that. But yeah, I would highly suggest getting the book. Manifesting pregnancy is deep. I would highly suggest getting the book. Hey, my cousin Myrna on the live says, great book, well written. Thank you, cousin. Thank you. You know, we out here. And just so you know it's real, I got pictures in the back of the book that show you all the things that we had actually did. So you don't think that it's just like not like I ain't really do these things. Like I really did all of these things. You feel me? It's really crazy. It's a really great book. You know what I'm saying? You should go and read it. So yeah, how do I pin that? I don't even think I can write a comment. Comment? So you can buy the book on Amazon. You can buy the book on Amazon. Pin this comment. You can buy the book on Whoa. Could not pin the comment? Hold up. Pin this comment. What? Lame. It's not letting me pin the comment. But you can buy the book on Amazon too. Materialize My Top 10 Manifestations on Amazon. Or you can buy it directly from my merch site, KingHoodieMerch.com. I wrote the comment, but it's not letting me pin it, which to me is strange. So, I don't know why they're hating on the kid. Probably because I put a website in there. But yeah, definitely go get my book. It's an amazing book. You're going to love it. And I love this picture too. It looked like I done died and went to heaven. It's very cool. Feel like I just walked right out of heaven. Yes. But good books, man. A good book can change your life. Trust me, dog. Trust me. Mirror the video. Yeah, we're back to mirroring the video. Okay, let me see. Please pin it. Yeah, it did not allow me. I just wrote the comment. CS, appreciate you. Where we buy? You can buy from my merch site, Dr. MHB, KingHoodieMerch.com. You can get that and you can get all this other dope merch that we created. Coletta Dykes. Yes, I'll read it. Absolutely, Coletta. Please do. Coletta Dykes. Yes, pin it. Yeah, I manifested my pregnancy. That's deep. That's what's up. Explain that some more. Let me see. Hannah. Oh, by the way, what did you whisper to that lady on Sway in the morning? You were wearing the jean jacket, no shirt. What did I whisper to her? What do you mean, what did I whisper to the lady? When did I whisper? When? You mean, okay. Can we buy direct from you? Yes, Dr. MHB. You can buy directly from me at KingHoodieMerch.com. Hey, what up, Jasmine Major? What's up? Let's see. Yep. What gives you the greatest return? What gives me the greatest return? Probably. Technically, what gives me the greatest return is buying on Amazon. But when you buy directly from me, I can sign the book and send it to you. Either way is good, honestly. But technically, what gives me the greatest return is when you buy it directly from Amazon. When you go on Amazon.com and go to King Hoodie, Materialize My Top 10 Manifestations book on Amazon, yeah, technically that gives me the greatest return. Thank you for asking that question. That's good. Shadow, I just came across this. Love, you are so cute. Thank you so much, Shadow. If you buy from Amazon and review it, it'll show as a verified purchase. Oh yeah, facts. We need that. Make sure you review the book. Yes, guys, make sure to go to Amazon, buy the book, and review it. It's an amazing book, for sure. Thank you, guys. That's amazing. Just chilling and working today. I'm in California for the week. Oh, that's what's up. Yeah, you got to pull up on some moments. That's so interesting, bro. Like, all the signs are telling me to go to LA, man. I'm about to pop out to LA and be in LA for a little while. I was thinking about it. I'm like, man, I got to go back to LA. It's about time. And then my little sister called me. And I was like, I was going to take that as a sign to go because my little sister lives in LA. She's a firefighter. And so every time she, like, calls me, we have these deep combos. But I was like, I feel like I should go to LA, but I'm going to meditate and I'm going to pray on it because I want to have God in my decision-making process. I don't want to make decisions for myself, by myself anymore. I want to have God in my decision-making process. So I was like, yo, bro, if I get a sign from LA, then I'm just going to book a flight and I'm going to pull up. And so my little sister called me. She's like, yo, what's up? I'm like, that was a sign I was looking for. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm about to go and spend a whole bunch of time in LA. I'll probably be there for, I don't know how long I'll be on, but every time I land in LA, I end up staying for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks. I love LA. LA love me too, bro. Every time I land in LA, bro, it's always some amazing shit always happens. Some like crazy thing, good thing always happens to me every time I go there. So magic. Wow. I love LA. And it's surprising to me how some people don't like LA. Like I got people from New York, they be like, man, I can't stand Los Angeles. The people are so fake out there. And I'd be like, bruh, what are these people that y'all running into in LA? Like, I don't get it. Who are you talking about? And I think I have a little different like disposition when it comes to LA because LA is very similar to Miami. When people are so afraid to go to LA because the people are so fake, I always got to remind people like, bruh, the people are fake here in Miami. You know what I'm saying? I was raised with fake people. You got to know how to weed through that shit. What Jay-Z said, show them how to move in a room full of vultures. It's like, you got to know how to maneuver that shit. You got to meet a person, assess their energy, and be like, okay, you're probably full of shit. Or assess their energy and be like, let me start the process of building with you because you seem like you might be on the same wave that I'm on. Let's do some shit. You know what I'm saying? I love collaborating with people and then creating something awesome. Some of the dopest people I collaborated with was a Ford collaboration that we did here. We had we did this collaboration with this company called Fordistas, these 3 business partners, and they were sponsored by Ford. And so they extended that Ford sponsorship to us. And bro, it just ended up being a vibe. We shot some really cool content. We ended up performing at Sunfest. it was just a vibe, super vibe. So I love it. You just end up meeting people sometimes that are on the same wave. They wanted to make content. They wanted to like shoot and create really dope like musical experiences. And I was a great musical experience that they could have done. But we had such a good collaboration. We also almost won the Tiny Desk contest together. It was a vibe. It was a super vibe, and it was a great time. But man, sometimes you come across people that just end up having great collaboration. It's good for them. They had a lot of credibility in like their clique and their community after that shit. We did an in-studio performance where we taped it like a Jimmy Kimmel show, and then we did like a really like dope live concert. They had an entire building in Wynwood, and we locked that shit down. It's just a vibe, super vibe, super vibe. So yeah, I love it. Let me see. You were whispering something to her or mouthing something. Oh, the older lady? Oh yeah. Oh, so you talking about the Sway in the Morning interview, the one that we just did in the summertime, and that was Heather B that you talking to. Heather B, she's one of the co-hosts on Sway in the Morning, and she said somebody had mentioned something about Marlon. That's like, I've known them for a while. That's like my third or fourth time being on Sway in the Morning, and so Heather B, the very first time, maybe I could actually look this up for y'all. The very first time that she saw me, her response was, Sway in the Morning. Her response to me the very first time she saw me rap was I ain't hear nothing you said. I was too busy looking at your chest. I was too busy looking at your shirt. And I was like, okay, cool. No, she just said she was too busy looking at me to hear what I was saying. I'm looking at the video right now so I can actually show you this, because this is actually pretty funny. Let me see, hold up. I'm gonna see if I can actually find it for you, like, because I didn't do the edit to like show the first time that we had linked up. Oh yeah, so this is the first time that I'm on Sway in the Morning. Check it out.
Since 2011.
Okay, so
this is the first time I actually met Sway, and then we ended up like now we just be friends. Like this is my actual friend.
Do that.
I'm King Hoodie.
So this is the first.
Y'all morning. First one, dog. I don't know what to tell you. Trailblaze, oh man, good job, man.
Off, though.
All right, next up.
Sway, you got his social media? I'm saying.
Ooh, look who coming up next. This man been having great energy all morning long.
Next up, King Hoodie.
Yo.
King Hoodie.
What's up? How y'all feeling?
King Hoodie.
King Hoodie.
What up, brother? How you doing, man?
Yes, Sway, how you feeling?
Man, your arms look like mine used to. All right. Where you from, bro?
No Miami Beach.
Okay.
Stand up, NMB stand up.
Okay.
Yeah.
How long you been MCing, man?
I've been writing since 2011.
Okay, so you've been writing a lot.
Oh yeah.
What's your social?
Social security number?
No. Do that.
No, I'm King Hoodie. KINGHOODIE.
There it is, man.
Side
Sway
script
in the
was
Morning,
dope.
16 bars.
That was dope.
Shape 45. Wanna let that beat drop.
Say.
Good morning, Asian Nate.
Okay. Yeah.
I did not like this beat at all either.
Don't take this lightly. Dissing niggas for Nikes. I'm dissing niggas who like me. I know they really don't like me. On the low key and high key. Beef with me is unlikely. For he who will try to fight me's like Evan versus Bruce Almighty. God, why do we do the same and wonder why this shit don't change? I wonder why my wonder as a child was met with Novocaine. Growing pains, I know the pain that shoulders pain is pretty painful. And it drains like every vein. No Superman, no Lois Lane. It's too strange. And when you ain't got money, you look to the game. What money is the only thing that makes them wanna let you hang with no exchange. Need gold teeth and gold chains and both fangs. And if it ain't, you contemplate that suicide. Let you decide when you and I is do or die. But who gon' ride when you a liar? Let you lie right when you lie. Do it all to be Nike fly. In the end, it's awful heights. You go back home and you sit and cry. But at least you know I tried.
King Hoodie.
Make some noise.
We got a hyena right here in Miami.
Yeah.
All right. What you think, HB? What you thinking?
I was looking at your body. I had no idea what you were saying. I appreciate you.
All right.
You will never fail.
You will never fail.
You will never.
They
Listen,
didn't have bars.
I don't care. Listen, let's be real. It don't matter if you whack. He can sell his body.
Okay. I wouldn't recommend that to kids at home. Okay, I just want to say that.
No.
Okay.
It was
James,
no,
don't do
no,
that. Don't
let
do
me
that.
be real. That was a very hard beat to That was a very hard beat to catch, and you jumped on it, you did your thing, and you had something to say. That's real MC to MC. But what's your name and what's your stats, physical stats?
Wait, hold on. We got to get to the next MC. Give it up for King Hoodie, man. Give it up for King Hoodie, man.
I'm trying to contribute to her combine.
All right. Good
She
job,
said-
bro. Good job.
She said, "What's your name and what's your stats? Your physical stats." And then the hold up, let me see. So years later, a few years, damn, hit a beat. Yeah, right. Years later, we had redid this again, and so this is like a bunch of other time, but this is like this is the one that Hannah's talking about.
And I said that to her, I was like, look, I got you. Just let me know if it get too rough for the rap. And when you said modeling, I looked over at him and he pointed to me.
Right.
And you were mouthing something, but what were you going to say?
You claimed it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, your exact words were, if rap don't work out, you can sell your body.
No, the other part was after the freestyle, Heather said, I didn't hear shit you said because I was staring at your chest the whole time.
Look, he chest necking today, too. It was my way, though, of jokingly saying, we're in a world now where, as artists, it's okay to do more than one thing. Model.
Yeah, that shit's crazy. Blip, we back. Yeah, I had to. That shit is so funny. I love Heather B though, but that's exactly what she said. That's what she said the first time. She was like, "Yo, if rap don't work out, you can sell your body. Don't worry about it." And I thought that shit was hilarious. She is crazy. The first brother I've come across, and he's talking about building. Hey, Dr. Nobody, appreciate that. I see you. Did you roll the sleeves up on your shirt? I haven't seen it in forever. Yeah, I did roll the sleeves over my shirt. I feel like I'm from the 1950s. You know what I'm saying? Good morning. What's up, Ajane? How are you? I'm good. How are you? Yeah, I thought that shit was interesting. Damn, Heather B, she is crazy. I know you ain't whisper your stats in her ear. I ain't whisper my stats in her ear, but like, I don't say I didn't whisper nothing to her. But she said in a recent interview, she like, yo, you was mouthing something to me once, because Sway was listing like all the things that I do. He was like, man, he's a recording artist, label owner, actor, model, all these different things. And she was like, modeling. She like, I've been told this nigga to model. And her exact words was, he said, if rap don't work out, he said he don't need to be good. It don't matter if he whack, because if rap don't work out, he can sell his body. And I'm like, oh shit, okay, cool. I can sell my body. It's funny because one of my homegirls DM'd me after that shit too. She said she's right, and I was like, damn, she's right. So I should change my career path. I have a prosperous career in prostitution. I should just switch out and be a prostitute. She's like, no. I'm just saying you look good. Like, stay classy. She's like, stay classy. I'm like, okay, cool. Appreciate you for that. What's good, Hoodie? What up, Fiji's back? True artistry. Hey, I'm good. What's up, Ajane? Yeah, I thought that was funny. So yeah, Hannah, that's what we was talking about. Sell your body just comes off the wrong way, bruh. It does, you know what I'm saying? But I understood what she was saying. But man, I'll be honest with you. In that moment, I did not like that, man. Because like, you know, it take a lot of courage to go up there and rap in front of a whole bunch of people, especially in a rap environment. You know what I'm saying? Because you could easily like, you can mess up. When you get, sometimes you'll be so rehearsed for something, right? You'll be so rehearsed and you could still mess up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could still be like, dawg, I've rehearsed this 1,000,000 times. But you get out there and you do this in front of people and you just, sometimes your mind goes blank and you're like, damn, like what happened? So I'll say that, man, you never really know what's going to happen during the performance until it happens. You know, sometimes you do a sound check, sometimes you do a full dress rehearsal and countless rehearsals at the venue, and then the day of the show, all the speakers have blown. And you're like, what in the world is this? But I'm a firm believer that when things don't work out, when you're going for something, if things aren't like falling apart at the pieces, then you're not doing something right. You know what I'm saying? Things are supposed to fall apart. In every great moment, iconic moment that you ever seen, from man going to the moon to Michael Jackson moonwalking, like every single one of those moments, I guarantee you there was some sort of issue, problem, technical difficulty, something happened, but it created what it is that we end up seeing. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people will like look at a catastrophe during the event and they'll give up. They'll be like, oh, cancel the show. And it's like, nah, don't cancel the show. Push through, persevere, make it work. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying. Sometimes you gotta push through. Yo, y'all make sure to keep tapping the screen. Y'all make sure to keep sharing the live. Let's get more people up in here, and let's have it be a dope conversation. The more you tap the screen, the hotter the room gets, so more people will like get notified that we in here, and they'll come in here and kick it with us. Say your body comes up the wrong way, it does. We know what they mean, but damn, that's funny. Model, not sell your body. I guess modeling is selling your body if you really think about it. And that's what it was. It's like, yo, sell your body. It does. That shit does come on. I once meditated. Oh, hold up. I once mediated a workplace dispute where someone told an employee, doesn't matter if you're right, people will pay just to look at you and what you have. Whoa. When I read that, the first thing I think of is like a woman. So it sounded like a man might have said that to a woman. I don't know if it's true. That's just what I think of. When I read that, I'm like, that's probably a misogynistic dude telling a girl with some like big breasts or something like that. Like, it don't matter what you're saying. Shut up and do this. And when Heather B first told me that, I didn't like it because I'm like, damn, bro, I just want to up here and rap this shit. And y'all gave me the funkiest beat of life. Like, look, some other niggas had like soulful beats. They had some samples. They had some like drums and some melodies and some strings. My beat sounded like a robot thing. Bam, 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 bam. I'm like, oh man, what is this? But you got to weather the storm. And so I'm like, man, I wish I had a better beat. But you don't get that option. One dude walked up, and he was dressed like Tupac completely. And so they played a Tupac beat, and he was like, nah, can I get another beat? And dude was like, Sway was like, yo, bro, you can't pick the beat. This is for MCs only, bro. You got to be able to do this shit off top. And homie was just like, he walked away. He just didn't do it. And I was like, man, that is some sucker shit. Like, if you get an opportunity to rap, bro, you better rap. I can't tell you how much, like, even that moment and other moments, like, they lend credibility to your career. Sometimes you got to do things that are just like good, because you end up on a platform where like, bro, LL Cool J sits here, like, everybody in Hollywood sits in this seat and has this conversation with this person. So when you get prioritized and end up in that seat too, you got to take that shit for what it is. It's an extraordinary opportunity to be the best version of yourself, man. You got to be the best version of you. You can't allow other people to like interfere or get into your mind and make you think that this is some everyday shit. That's one thing. I think a lot of people have that problem too. They don't know how to capitalize on opportunities when opportunities come around. Some people look at it like, oh, I'll just miss that invitation, or I just won't go to that conference, or I just won't go to this networking event, or I just won't go to this thing. Man, I had some stupid ass friends one time. I told them, I said, yo, look, Cool and Dre just called me. They want me to go to their studio. Let's pull up. One of my homeboys sent a message. He said, are they gonna waste our time? I got so offended by that dumb message, I just didn't invite him anymore to anywhere. Like, that was my last time inviting him places in general. But when he said, are they going to waste our time, two things came into my mind. I was like, bro, one, when have you ever known me to invite you somewhere that was going to waste your damn time, bro? Like, I don't want to toot my own horn, but dog, like, I know some really good people, bro. Like, some really good people. And I know people who own buildings, who own clubs, who own restaurants. I am a winner. I'm not going around and hanging out with a fucking loser. So first off, I personally took that offense. Like, when have I ever invited you somewhere that wasn't good for you, bro? I literally introduced you to people that are currently changing your life. But I'm not going to remind you of that. One, when have I ever invited you somewhere that wasn't worth being? And then two, what the hell do you mean are they going to waste your time? You talking about Grammy Award winners? You talking about people who just, at the time, they had just produced Jay-Z and Beyonce's Everything Is Love album? You talking about people who are literally working with the top, like, just did Beyonce and Jay-Z. Like, their walls are full of plaques. And they invited us to come to they invited me. And I'm inviting you to go to the studio because they want to have a conversation. Bruh. So I just didn't invite homie no more. I didn't invite him. I ended up calling people who understood the opportunity we had. We went up in there, bruh. Man, they like rolled out the red carpet for me, bro. They were like, yo, look. Dre was like, yo, bruh. I was in California right now, me and Fat Joe, and we was at BET weekend, and he was telling me like how Miami don't got no good rappers, and this is when I had just went viral with the Cardi B freestyle, and he was like, man, look, so he pulled up my video, like, I don't know, bro, look at this kid going crazy, and Fat Joe seen the video, was like, yo, bro, I want to meet this kid, I want to meet him, like, bring him to the studio, let's sign him, and so apparently the way that the conversation went is that he said he wanted to sign me like 3 or 4 times back to back. And then after that, he got out the car. So when Dre flew back to Miami, he called his manager called me, and then we pulled up. And so when I ended up going to the studio, they was like, yo, bro, look, we want to sign you. We got a distribution through Rock Nation, and we want to sign you, but at the same time, Joe want to sign you. So they FaceTime Fat Joe, and they had me talking to Fat Joe on FaceTime. He's like, yo, bro, look, I think you crazy talented. I think, we could just put the pieces around you to get you where you want to go. But we excited for what you got going on. Pull up. And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, like, look at this shit. Because I'm willing to pull up to the places that other people are not. Like, you got stupid people that look at opportunity and be like, somebody's gonna waste your time. Waste your time. You talking to people who got plaques. You talking to multimillionaires in music, and you're somebody who's attempting to be in music, and you're dumb enough to think that somebody's gonna waste your time as if you that important. I never understood people with wasted potential. I never understood people who waste opportunities, bro, because I come from nothing and nowhere. You know what I'm saying? I come from like nowhere. I don't have any friends or family. Nobody was in music. In order for me to do it, I had to find my way into this shit by myself. I had to learn how to mix and master music myself, write all my songs myself, understand how to write a good song, understand how to network in a party, understand how to perform a live show without it being a terrible show. I had to learn how to do all these things, how to communicate with musicians, how to like make music sound a certain kind of way so that even at a live show it comes through the speakers a certain kind of way. Like, there's a lot that goes into it. And Cool and Dre opened up their studios for us, man. All of the new music that I'm dropping right now, I recorded in their studio. So they opened up the studio. They gave us all full range and full access to everything. Eventually, we didn't end up doing the deal. We didn't end up signing with them. Epidemic Music and then Fat Joe's label, we didn't end up signing with them, but it was an amazing experience for us. And we still all good friends to this day. So I just think that that's like you gotta pick up on opportunities, man. Like, if I was stupid like some of my homies, it's just crazy. Like, what do you mean these people invite you somewhere? They invite you into their home studio to have a conversation with you because of some of the work that you've been putting out, and you're gonna dismiss it by saying some stupid shit like somebody gonna waste your time. I didn't invite that homie back to the studio, and he had to watch me go on Sway in the Morning after that multiple times. He had to watch me record in that multi-million-dollar studio with people who actually cared about the opportunity. He had to watch me do all the things that I've done since then, and it's like, bro, you gonna keep watching? You know what I'm saying? And now you still gotta watch from a distance. I still be seeing you on my stories and all the other shit. You feel me? But it just be like that, you know, because you fucked up. I don't understand that. I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's a certain level of arrogance that people have. They think that because certain things happen in their life easily, that they will continue to have easy opportunities for the rest of their life. Like, they might have been really talented at sports. They might have had everything handed to them when they was younger, everything given to them without any effort. So they become adults and they have this entitled mentality that they're going to be able to walk through life without applying any effort, and things are still going to happen for them. And it's like, bro, I hate the fact that you grew up like that, because you have no grit and you have no ability to generate anything for yourself. You know what I'm saying? And it's sad. It's sad because you have a lot of potential, but you don't know how to do it. You don't know that real life requires real effort, real work. You got to really make that thing happen. When people say make it happen, it doesn't mean sit and wait for it. No, it means make that shit happen. Make that call happen. Call them, force that shit to happen. Whenever people talk about they don't want to force things, they're different than me, bro. I force everything. I force it, bro. I force it, and I go hard. And it's interesting because it goes back to what I was saying a second ago. Look, you know you're doing something right when all pandemonium breaks loose when you try to do something. We did a listening party at Cool and Dre studio in 2019. The night before the listening party, all the speakers blew. They weren't like blown, destroyed, but they were like, yo, this sounds terrible in here. What is wrong? And this is the night before. So like, yo, bro, in 10 hours, this room's gonna be full of people. Industry veterans gonna be full of 200 people in here to listen to this music that I created. Why are the speakers blown? It was like, man, you know what? Fuck it. It's too late to reschedule. It's too late to move this shit around. So what we're gonna do is thug it out. If we gotta bring some speakers in, if we gotta do some other shit, let's have a backup plan. But this is crazy. And we ended up going. I'm like, man, you know what I learned over the course of these years, making things happen for myself? If when you're going to do something, all the universe isn't feeling like it's against you doing it, you're not doing the right thing. You got to feel like the wave is crushing. You got to feel like the wave is pushing you back. You got to go up against resistance and persevere. That's why I always tell people, read the book, The War of Art by Stephen Pressfield. Read this damn book, bro. I actually have it right here. Hold on. Read it. This book, The War of Art by Stephen Pressfield. I got this in my Amazon. Oh, wait. What is that? Oh, shit. Hold up. Bam. I'm ruining everything. Boom. I got this in my Amazon cart. So if you hit the link in my bio, there's like a link that'll take you to Amazon to buy this book. If you buy it through that link, I get money for it too. So go and get me money. But yeah, buy this book. Buy this book. This book is fire. This book will change your life. This book changed my life. Break through the blocks and win your inner creative battles. This is a short ass book too. Like the pages will be like a paragraph. Like the pages will be like this. Like this is a page. And then this is a page. And then like it's small. It's like a small read. But this book changed my life in so many different ways, and I can't wait to read it again after I read what I'm already reading. Bruh, it'll change your life because it'll show you where the enemy is. It'll show you like, damn, bro. So based on what, damn, I keep messing this up. Hold on. Based on what this guy is saying, it's supposed to hurt a lot. And it's supposed to feel the pressure. Things are supposed to break when you're going to make something happen. Things are supposed to be set against you. People are supposed to jump ship. People are supposed to hate on you. People are supposed to get mad when you put yourself first. People are supposed to talk crazy to you and make you feel uncomfortable for succeeding and putting yourself at the front. It's supposed to feel like that. So if you don't have that level of knowledge and information, you're going to go into this. You're going to go into life thinking, Santana Raymond, what up, Raymond? Welcome to the live. If you don't have that level of knowledge, you're going to go into life thinking that success is some sort of like, it's supposed to feel good when you're doing it. Oh, I'm successful, so I'm supposed to be feeling good during the process, and I'm supposed to feel good when I get these rewards. A lot of times the process does not feel good, and even a lot of times the rewards don't even feel good. You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, I worked so hard to get this thing, and then you got this thing, and it's like, yeah, but you still in a mountain of debt, and you still have employees that need to get paid on Friday for payroll, and you still have a bunch of different promises that you made to a bunch of different people, and you still got to keep working and rolling. And so what this book, The War of Art, does for you is, bro, it just shows you like how this guy, Stephen Pressfield, said, yo, bro, look, I am a person that is going for something. I was going for it for a long time, and every time I felt bad, I would change course. Every time things wouldn't work out for me, I would change course. And it wasn't until I was in my 60s that I realized all I ever had to do was stay the course. And then all the success happened to me. And staying the course means, yo, when the pressure's on, when the pain is on, when the worry's on, when the doubt is on, when people are shitting on you, people are ignoring your calls, when people don't want to listen to you anymore, when the money dries up, when the investors are hounding you like, yo, where's that money? You said 3 months and it's been 6 months. Pull up, pull up, pull up. Like when things start getting really bad, you stay the course and you push through it, and you'll find it. You'll find that success that you're looking for. But in the process of it, you're going to feel all of these emotions, and all of these things are going to happen for you on the road to success. This is what the road to success looked like. Like this dude really went through it. He knows what it's like to be a creative. He says one thing in the book. He says, real writers know something that wannabe writers don't. Real writers know that the hard work is not writing. The real hard work is sitting down to write. Sit down every single morning and do your job, and you'll see how your life changes. But if you like get caught up in thinking and worrying and trying to get validation from other people, and if you get caught up in all that shit, nothing's going to work for you. Nothing's going to work for you at all. You got to have that grit, and you got to know when you're feeling resistance, when it feels like the universe is trying to push you in another direction, you got to push back. So you have to force it. And then when you force it, you're doing what it's like counterintuitive. You're doing what most people wouldn't do. Because most people are not going to force. Most people are like, oh, no, it's the ebbs and flows of life. You're not supposed to force it. No, fuck that. You are supposed to force it. You're supposed to make that happen. Forcing it is what people mean when they say make it happen. You know what I'm saying? Make it happen is forcing it. Because it requires force to get anything done. You got to push through. You got to push through the pain, the panic, the worries. Man, look, I went and I trained with this lady yesterday. Bro, she kicked my ass yesterday, bro. This was intense. And I went with a disclaimer. Like, I heard, like, yo, if you come up in here cocky, I'm going to wreck you. And I'm like, I went up in there and said, look, I'm an amateur. I exercise almost every day. But I walked up in there, I was like, I'm an amateur. I know nothing. Because I had a feeling this lady was going to go crazy. And if I couldn't keep up, then, yo, get out. So I was like, all right, cool. Man, we did abs yesterday, bro. This lady destroyed me, bro. This shit was crazy. But it was good because it reminds you. Exercise is a good constant reminder that in order for growth to happen, pain has to happen first. That's the way life works. In order for growth to happen, pain has to happen first. And you got to endure it. You got to go through the pain. Whatever the level of your pain tolerance, your ability to tolerate pain is it's directly correlated to your level of like height in the world, your level of potential for greatness. If you can only endure this much pain, then you can only get this much success. That's really what it is. Because after a certain point, it's going to become too painful for you. So you literally you just physically can't do it. But if you can endure like a mountain of pain, which most people already are, they're just misguided in their thinking. Like a person who was a slave, or the person who was like a super impoverished individual, is actually far more qualified to be a super achiever than the people who are at the top. The difference is because the person who's been like a slave and the person who's been like super impoverished has a higher pain tolerance. You live in pain. You were born in pain. You live every day in pain, and you do life in pain. Your pain tolerance is extraordinary. So technically, you have a higher ability to be successful. You have a higher potential for higher achievements than a person who was born at the top who has a small pain tolerance. but they have the right thinking. You have a large pain tolerance, so you can endure more pain and pressure and worry and doubt and panic and fear and rejection and hate than the person who's at the top. The difference is that person at the top has the right thinking, you have the wrong thinking. Your thinking is a scarcity mindset. You think in terms of lack, and you think in terms of worry, and you're always playing defense. Like, you're always like on the defensive, like, what's going to come at me today? This, that, this. And you wake up with that expectation that something's going to pop up. A tire's going to bust. An unknown bill is going to pop up. Some emergency is going to happen. Maybe my health is going to decline again. Maybe, you know, a fire's going to break. Like, you live on defense, always like this. You know what I'm saying? But the people at the top, they live on offense. They live on like, bam, keep getting it, keep getting it. What if something happens? Don't even think about it. Keep getting it, keep getting it, keep getting it. What if this pops? Don't even think about it. Keep getting it, keep going forward, keep going forward. Because life is going to throw things at you to throw you off course. So a person who's born in poverty, you have a higher pain tolerance. You live in pain. You don't get any of that luxurious shit that they get. You don't get any of the villas. You don't get any of the massages. You don't get any of the spa days. You don't get any of the quality food. Like, let's be real. You don't get any of the quality foods that they get. You don't get the quality exercise experiences that they get. You don't get the dietitians. You don't get the trainers. You don't get the therapists. You don't get any of those things that these other people have. You have a higher pain, and you still survive. You have a higher pain tolerance. Your thinking is just wrong. You're thinking in the wrong way. Myron Golden says this: the difference between poor people and rich people is the way that is what they think the purpose of money is. Poor people think the purpose of money is to work and pay their bills, and just work and pay their bills, can't stop. Money is for paying bills so that I can survive. The middle class think that the use of money is to buy things on credit and then pay the credit off with my cash that I get from my work, and then maintain that status. Maintain good credit so I can buy things that I don't need, and I can just maintain my status of having good credit so I can continuously buy things I don't need and then use my money to maintain my credit. The wealthy, and this is what he says, the wealthy know that the real purpose and the real use of money is to be used to make more money. That's the thing. Money will multiply itself if you know how to do that. If you don't know how to use money, then your money disappears without being multiplied. But if you know what money is for, money is inherently supposed to multiply itself. I gave this analogy the other day. You could give a person, you could take your money, you could buy somebody a meal, and then that money's just gone. Or you can take your money and you can buy ingredients to cook a meal, make multiple meals, sell those meals, also eat one of the meals that you make, and now you have made your money multiply, and you fed those people, and you fed yourself. And you could do this again tomorrow, and you could do it again tomorrow. If you go to LA, bro, there's on every street corner almost, there's going to be a Mexican lady selling tamales, selling fruit with tahini powder on it. Like, there's so many entrepreneurs in LA, it's crazy. There's a strip of homeless people, and right across the street from the strip of homeless people is a strip of entrepreneurs. Niggas selling shit. I'm selling shirts, hats, little glasses, Mickey Mouse ears for your daughter. Like, everybody's selling something. So it's like, in New York it's the same way, hustle, hustle, hustle mentality. So a lot of times, man, we just get like, we're misdirected. You have the potential for greatness, but it's just like they've been telling you your whole life. You're just not thinking right. You're just not thinking right. And that's the beauty of like the world that we live in right now. You can accumulate knowledge at any rate that you want. You know what I'm saying? You can get smart today. You can change your thinking today. Everything that hurts you in your life, it's only hurting you because you've been looking at it like this. You can easily, at any point in time, say, you know what? I choose to look at it like this now. If this was hurting me, then process of elimination would say, if I flip it upside down, maybe that would help me. You know what I'm saying? If I flip it upside down, maybe it'll help me. Maybe it'll benefit me. And that's how your thinking works. There's a lot of things that are keeping you down mentally because of how you choose to see them and how you choose to perceive them and how you choose to have them. But if you just flip it upside down, you'll be surprised at how it changes. You know, like the word have to get, turn the word have to. I have to go to work today. I have to take out the trash. I have to take my kids to school. I have to make some sales today. Somebody did this to me one time. They was like, yo, bro, you know how rapid your life will change if all the have tos you turn to get tos? I have to go to work today turns to I get to go to work today. I have to take the trash out turns to I get to take the trash out. I have to take my kids to school turns to I get to take my kids to school. Even saying the words sound different. They feel different. I have to make some sales today turns to I get to make some sales today. It just has a much more open vibration. It just feels different. You know what I'm saying? Even just me giving this example feels different. It's like a person saying I have to throw the trash out makes it sound like a burden. A person saying I get to throw the trash out sounds like a nigga who appreciates his legs. You know what I'm saying? I imagine a veteran, you know what I'm saying, who like understands in the VA there are people who have no legs. I get to take the trash out. from the perspective of somebody who physically just cannot go and take that trash out. Like, let's be real. And so it's like, yo, I get to take the trash out. It's such a simple thing, but I get to. So like a lot of the things that hurt you in your life, if you just flip them upside down a lot of times, they'll get better. Like, I got to go to the gym today. It's like, no, I get to go to the gym today. Meaning there were times and days when I did not get to go to the gym. There were times and days when I did not get to enhance my body, make my body better, feel better, look better, work better. There were times I didn't have that. And I don't know the future, so there may be another time where I don't have that again. So the fact that I can do it today is a gift. It's a gift and it's a blessing. I have to take my kids to school versus I get to take my kids to school. Have to take your kids to school makes your kids sound like a burden. Driving sound like a burden, and going to that school a burden. Sound like 3 burdens in one. But when you say I get to take my kids to school, it sounds like somebody who was away from their kids, that wasn't able to take them to school. Maybe a divorced father, maybe you were overseas working, maybe your children were taken away from you for some kind of reason. Like, sometimes people don't appreciate what they have until it's taken away. So a person who says, I get to take my kids to school, is like, I get to do this thing. I get to get in my car. I get to have my children with me and have an experience driving them to school. I get to take them to a place of learning that I trust in there, and I like the teachers in there, and I like the people in there. I get to do this enjoyable act. It's turning burdens into enjoyable acts. And it's like, bro, even that little flip will change your perspective. And since we just discussed, you already got a higher threshold for pain than the most successful people because you lived in pain, you suffered more than them, for longer than them. If you actually flip that and get your mind right, bro, everything changes. You'd be surprised. All the people that are doing the things that you want to do in life, they just have a different philosophy on it. We got to develop a different philosophy. We got to develop a better way of thinking about shit. You know what I'm saying? Classic Coach says, always be thankful for your situation, good or bad. Facts. Paige Purr. What up, Paige Purr? Welcome to the live. Yeah. All right, let me see some of the comments. Blessing in disguise. You can never be mad when people show their true colors. Facts, Jay. Let me see. That book looks familiar. Yeah. Fact. What up, Keely? Melanie, what's up? No pain, no gain. Needy Baker. Right. I like that. Facts, Melanie. Kelly Brown says facts. Dr. MSB, being in a constant state of pain is exhausting. Being in a constant state of pain is exhausting. But most people are in a constant state of pain. They don't even realize it. Yo, this weekend that just passed, I was sick and I didn't even know it. You know what I'm saying? I was like going through doing everything that I was doing. And I was like, yo, at some point I stopped and I said, yo, how come? I realized I went the day without breathing through my nose. And I'm like, what's happening here? Like, I was mouth breathing the whole time. You know, you just like doing things and you're like, I don't got time to stop and think. But when I stopped and think, I realized my nose was clogged up. And I was like, that's weird. Shouldn't I be able to breathe through my nose? I'm like, yep, nose is clogged up. And then my head was hurting. And I was like, yeah, so my head is hurting and my nose is clogged up. And so for the next 3 days, I like, okay. I was still attempting to do my shit, but I'm like, yo, my head is banging and my nose is clogged. Yo, I'm fucking sick. And I'm like, but how sick am I? So I just made a whole bunch of, I'm like, man, let me beat this shit. I made a bunch of tea and soup, but I was sick. You know what I'm saying? I was sick for a couple days. So I was like, man, I got to get my shit together. And luckily, I did. I chilled. I didn't do anything Saturday, Sunday, or Monday. And I came back, snapped back to it. But the thing is, like, most people are living in a constant state of pain and they never even take the time to stop to assess whether they're in a state of pain. You know, you call it life. You call, this is just life. You got to get up and get through it, get on it, move through it. You're forcing yourself. You really have all the keys to success already in you. Your thinking is just wrong, bro. Because, like, you're already forcing yourself to go to a job you don't like. You're already forcing yourself to do things you don't like. You're already pushing past your limits in the expectations of other people. The fact that other people have expectations for you to do your job. You just don't have any expectations of yourself. It's just you got a higher pain tolerance and you got a higher level of endurance than all these other people. But you're like a workhorse. You know, because you don't have the right thinking, you're just, you're using your energy to give somebody $100 worth of value on the job for $20, you know? Because they couldn't be able to pay you unless they were making more money for your efforts than you're making. So it's a lot, man. It's a lot if you really stop and think about it. But the beauty is you can change that at any point in time. And the most valuable thing to monetize in your whole life will always be you. You find a way to turn yourself into a private practice where people have to literally come to you to get your services. You will always be able to feed yourself. You'll always be able to eat. You'll always be able to have the things for yourself. You'll never be out of it. Entire industries have fallen. And a lot of people have lost their lives as a byproduct of an industry falling. So don't put too much faith in any industry. Don't put your faith in any company or any construct that you didn't create for yourself. Jim Rohn says financial freedom is being able to live off the income of your own resources. That's financial freedom, according to Jim Rohn. I got that written on my wall over there. Financial freedom is the ability to live from the income of your own resources. That shit, when he said that shit just made me want to go buy a farm. I'm like, damn, financial freedom. Like, go buy me a farm, have it positioned next to like a spring where I get natural spring water, have it be in a windy area so I could catch windmill energy, load up some generators on the low, have some like batteries, do solar power on my crib, and just have the entire farm feeding me and like local community. I can make money off of what I grow, but also like bring that shit back in. I've never been into farming, but just hearing that definition of financial freedom, I was like, damn, that shit sounds like a farm. Being able to live from the income of your own resources. I own this thing, and this thing pumps out a certain thing, and I'm able to live off of that. The thing that I own. Most people in the world are not able to live off of something that they own. Most people have to live off of something that other people own, which essentially kind of make you a leech. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're not providing value, they will kick you out, and you will be without a home. You're like a parasite without a host. It's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. God bless. Sounds fantastic. I'm telling you. So yeah, man, a lot of us, man, we just gotta like, that's why I like having these conversations, you know what I'm saying? Because, man, the human potential, bro, is extraordinary. Every time I go on like a long drive, I always think to myself, like, who made this road, bro? Like, they were really developing these areas. Like, this is a long street. I could drive all across the country. I could drive from Miami to New York. I drove from Miami to Austin, Texas one time. And like I was just driving everywhere that year. But like you can really, really, really do a lot of things, man. It's the human potential, you know? Like nobody can stop us. You feel me? Nobody can stop you. But yeah, this is gonna be a shorter live today, man. I'm about to jump off the live because I got a popping day that I gotta get into. But I just want people to know, man, like, let us not limit ourselves by somebody else's jurisdiction or somebody else's measurement of us. Let us just say, yo, bro, turn all the have-tos into get-tos. You know, you already have what you need to succeed. Clearly you do. You live in America, you got Wi-Fi, you got a phone in your hand. Let us not just use that for consumerism. Let's use that for creation. Let's use it to put out something. Financial freedom, the ability to live from the income of your own resource. Something that you own is feeding you. That's incredible. You know what I'm saying? And then find a way to multiply that. Multiply that effort. Get a second thing that you own. Makes me also think of real estate. It just makes me think of so many different things. Turn all the get-tos or turn all the have-tos in your life into get-tos. And you'll see like a great difference in just your energy. Because you can physically be the most successful person in the world. You have almost the same physical composition as the wealthiest people in the world. Your thinking just isn't right. And because you have a higher pain tolerance, you can really go there. Some people can't go where Elon Musk is going or has gone because they don't have that pain tolerance. This dude literally got paid, I think, $220 million. And he took that he got a $220 million payout, I think, from PayPal. When PayPal got bought by whoever bought PayPal. But he got like $220 million off of that. This dude put $100 million into SpaceX, $100 million into Tesla, and he put $20 million into Solar City. And this nigga literally had to borrow money to pay his rent. He borrowed money from his friend. And people, the average person would look at him like, bro, how did you just get paid $220 million and you can't pay your rent? And his approach is just, bro, I put everything I have into everything I do. $220 million. I put it into my businesses. He said I had to put that in or none of those businesses were going to survive. You know, so I had to put everything I had into those. And he did. Because think about it. You get $220 million, you could just borrow from the bank, but he didn't do that. He just threw that money in. And so maybe he borrowed too and threw his money in, but either way. But look at him now. You know, he's worth close to $200 billion now. So let's like pain tolerance. Most people can't get to that level because their pain tolerance is too small. Increase your pain tolerance or understand that you already have a really hard and durable pain tolerance and get your mind right. Turn all the have-tos into your life into get-to. I got to go and do this thing. Now you get to go and do that thing. That shit is a gift. Why? Because soon you will be gone and you won't have no opportunity to do shit. That body that you got is going to stop one day and never move again. So until that happens, get it popping. Because when that shit stops for real, really listen, it will never move again. It will deteriorate. Once you stop, your body's never going to move again. It's going to deteriorate. It's going to decompose. It's just going to fall. The meat's going to fall off the bones and you're going to be like food for just any little creature that can smell that you're dead. You know? So like, nah. Before that happens, max it out, bro. Max out your soul's potential. Do some awesome shit here. Cause you got the power. All right, I'm out of here. and have the fish nourish the plants nourish the fish. Hey, and then have fish to grill. Right? Facts. Hannah, living. Right. Have a good day, Mr. Hoodie. Thank you for joining the live with this amazing man, your girl. Hey, you're amazing. You're amazing, Hannah. I'm going to see y'all later. Peace. Y'all have a good day today, man. This is a shorter live. Sometimes we just be going crazy on the live, but I'm happy we was able to catch this moment. Y'all have a good Friday. I'm going to do my best to go live during the weekend because I never do. And I'm also going to do my best to go live in the evening time because it's something I also don't do. But I got to catch these other people. So I'm going to see y'all later, man. Y'all have an amazing day. Peace. Have a good one. And yeah, man, tap into your potential. You got a hot paint to get your mind right. Turn all the have-tos to get-tos. I'm going to see y'all later. Peace.